Alright. So, okay. Well, let's see how this is going to work out. I've been messing around with some settings earlier to see if I could get the pixilation from the other night resolved. And it was looking promising. But we'll see now, I guess, if anything's any better. I'm just using up some energy, doing some autofighting. And I'm gonna get into running the 6 stars, and I think I'm close to 23 million currently, so I'm only gonna have about another 6 million to put up. Should be good. Should be good. Monsieur Forger, what is shakalackin'? What is going down on this Friday night? See, I have really no idea what is causing the issues, because like right now, with the, I mean, granted this is auto fighting, this one hit, the fight's over, but it's looking fine. I guess yeah, I'll really get an idea once I'm into some arenas and the fights are lasting a little bit longer. But yeah, I think there's just a mismatch between the output from the iPhone and what OBS is able to handle, possibly. That is about all I can figure. And so I noticed that there's a whole bunch. It's weird too, because when I was doing the testing just now, the YouTube side of things, I had all of those streams privated, but I see now that a few of them were public, so I'm not too sure what that was all about. And then yeah, Discord notifications went out for most of them too. Actually, while I'm doing this auto fighting, I clean up the testing streams, get rid of those, because there's no need to have those showing. Oh wow, most of them ended up showing up. Pretty decent. Finished a midterm and assignment, 500 words. Ooh, that's not very long. Well, I don't know. Is that long for an assignment for 500 words? Okay, so let's see which ones I want to get rid of here. Okay, so this one. Ooh, this is quite a few. Damn. Okay. What was the 500 word? What was the subject matter of that one? Okay, so we'll get rid of all of those. And we don't need either of these. Okay, that one I'll leave. Okay, cool. That should clean those up on the YouTube side. The Twitch side, I guess I'll look at that later to see about removing videos from there. It's just a reflection of Judaism. Okay. What's the course? Oh, this is weird. So on the Twitch side, the chat is there, but there's no video. Oh dear. Religion studies. Oh, do you like the course? I think if I were to go back to school, like just out of interest or whatever, I would want to be taking some kind of religion courses as well. Not for anything in particular, but just for knowledge and understanding, whatnot. Huh. Let me see what's going on here. I don't know why there's no video for the Twitch side of things. It's pretty hard to make up 500 words out of thin air. Dude, talking about religion? Come on. 500 words with religion as the subject matter should not be too difficult. Let me see what's going on with the Twitch side. That's really strange. Oh. No, that shows that everything's good there. No, because if we've got the chat going, I don't see why that'd be a... It's pretty interesting. Yeah, I bet. Yeah. Yeah, I think just learning about, like, yeah, just learning about it in general, would be pretty interesting. And really important. And I think also too, it gives you kind of a better understanding of why certain things in the world are the way they are too. Because there's a lot of stuff that is based around that. Yeah, so it's doing it again. Okay. Okay, so got that. So I wonder... Reflection, like what you learned about Judaism? Okay. Yeah, I have no idea why there's no video coming through on Twitch. That's really weird. What are you up to, Mr. Showers? What you got going down? Oh, wow. The lag between the playback and what's happening on my phone is pretty significant. Holy smokes. Okay, so let's see. If I change this, because this is what resolved it earlier when I made a change. We'll see if this actually does anything. I'm not going to leave like the aspect ratio the way it is right now. I'm not going to leave it like that, but I just want to see if that's going to make the playback any better. Ooh, we got stuff to claim. Exciting times. No, just one thing. No, it's better than nothing. Yeah, let's do this one. I only had like 70 minutes to make up 500 words. It was... You like leaving things to the last minute, eh? Okay. So yeah, let's see if this does anything for the pixelation. So you didn't want to... Oh yeah, because I guess, yeah, if you already told TOW that you were leaving, so then they probably would have already replaced you, so... Nope, that didn't resolve that at all, did it? Huh. That's so weird. I have no idea why that's doing that. It's only the actual fighting too, because like going from one menu to the other doesn't seem to be problematic. Well, I guess the fighting would have the most motion and whatnot. Did you find out how you did on the exam the other day? Or are you still waiting for the results? Yeah, midterm that was too. Well, hey, at least you're consistent, right? Let's move that back to that size and see if we're gonna have any improvement. Oh boy, I'm tired. Okay, now I used up some energy. Pretty good. Got it 85%. Oh, not bad. Not bad at all. All right, let's get through some of these 6 stars. And I've only got 1 million more to do in the basic. That's not going to be too bad. Let's get through these 6 stars, get that out of the way. I don't need to worry about that anymore tomorrow at all. It's I had been going back and forth a little bit going for Hyperion, and I decided not to just because like the score I'd have to put up is going to be a hell of a lot more than I want to, and I think it would be close to 10,000 units that I need to put up for the score I'd want. But considering the last couple of days I've been actually kind of busy, so it's a good thing that I didn't plan to be trying to do that arena, because yeah, there would have been no way I would have had the time. And then if I really wanted to go for it, I'd have had to do even more refreshing. So, and I don't think I'm going to go round 2. I think I'm going to probably. Oh, we don't actually. Okay, well, let's do the last million in the basic. Maybe or maybe not. No, because I'll wait until the R5s are off cooldown. Ooh, which is about an hour. I could go back, but they already found a replacement, and I don't want to be that. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, that sucks, man. Like it should have been at least a. I'm trying to think if there's ever been some. No, I think because so when I joined this alliance, I had left the previous alliance because I knew I was leaving that alliance. It didn't matter where I was going. But yeah, I don't think I've ever been in that situation. That would suck though. Like if you were content where you were, but you left to go somewhere else, and the new place didn't work out or didn't happen. Yeah, that would suck. All right, let's do 100,000 here. By that time, we should be able to get some 6 stars going. Okay. You know, I was thinking about this earlier. So, like the whole alliance kind of thing, like looking for an alliance and whatnot, it's kind of like dating. Because basically the first thing that they're going to look at if they're a competitive high-end alliance is going to be like prestige. So that's kind of just the physical appearance, right? So, because prestige doesn't tell you anything. Same as like the physical appearance of somebody doesn't tell you anything. And then once you have them in the alliance and you play with them, so you actually start dating, or you get, you go on a date and you start getting to know the person, that's when you get to see whether or not they're going to be a good fit or whatever. But I think it's kind of funny too, right? Because there's this big obsession with prestige, and you could have somebody with crazy high prestige and just be a terrible, like just not good, right? Not good as in with their thumbs, like playing the game, or not good in, an understanding of the game in general. Granted, I mean, if you've got high prestige, it suggests you've been playing for a while, so you should have a pretty good understanding. But, I mean, there is the possibility that somebody bought an account, right? Prestige is such a bottleneck for me. Yeah, well, I think, like anybody who is trying to get to top tier AQ, that is the problem, right? Is prestige is probably the limiting factor, because like I said, like when you're applying to alliances, the only thing that they're going off of really is prestige until you've joined the alliance. So yeah, like I would think, honestly, even like looking at maybe not the arena fights, but looking at like how many PvE fights the person has done, that might be a better indicator of how active they are, how familiar they are with the game, as opposed to just prestige. Because prestige is luck based too, right? Like if you pull a couple of the right champions, well, then your prestige is through the roof. And I mean, you can be great, you could have good counters for stuff, but they just don't have that one specific number that you're looking for. And when you consider, and I mean, Sunspot is still I don't know if he's somebody that you'd want to rank for prestige now, but for when people were ranking him for prestige, it was still a good rank up, because at the time he was still, you know, applicable to it. Yeah, this is not going well. I do not want him to throw a special here. Damn it! Really, dude? I'm gonna lose this fight, aren't I? Ay, ay, ay. Ooh, I did not want to do that. This is not going well. Okay, just keep blocking. Yeah, that was a bad idea on my part. Okay, now you could throw. No, don't do it. I should have just given up on this one. But usually the Alliance makes an exception for me, even if I have low prestige. Yeah, but I don't know, man. I wouldn't want to go somewhere, which is kind of where I was saying, like I'm a little bit above the average for this Alliance for prestige, but considering how quickly the Alliance prestige is going up, I'm thinking that maybe I need to be getting mine up, because I don't want to be the bottom end of that in an Alliance. Because, yeah, like, everything considered equal, right? So if everybody is relatively the same, like able to get through stuff and whatnot, then when they do need to, if they want to cut somebody, it's going to be the bottom prestige person, right? Now, obviously, if you've got somebody that's terrible at the game or not reliable or something, then it makes sense to let them go. But again, everything considered equal, then that's going to be your cutting factor, kind of. Okay, so we're still getting that. So I'm going to need to look and see if there's anything I can change for the output from the iPhone. And I don't think there's going to be. Oh, really? Oh, really? Okay. Once I'm in, I usually get pretty liked, therefore no kick unless I want to leave. But didn't you get kicked from the Alliance before TOW because of prestige? So before you started on this Alliance journey, how long had you been in the previous Alliance? Like I was in TOW for about 2 years, a year and a half, between a year and a half and 2 years, and then I went to the non-war Alliance, and I was there for about 8 months, and then the one after that, I was there for 4 months, maybe, and now I've been here for about 2. Oh, okay. Okay, so you're not really in alliances very long to begin with, then. I see. Yeah, I think. Well, actually, before TOW, I was in one alliance for a while, and then between that one and TOW, I went for maybe 6 months, 8 months of. Probably every 2 months a new alliance. But I was having some real bad luck because almost every alliance I would join would fall apart within 2 weeks or 3 weeks of being in the alliance. So then, actually, when I ended up in TOW, it wasn't even so much what they were, where they were ranking. I was looking for a stable alliance. Your progress is pretty fast, that's why you switch alliances? Okay. Okay, so let's start going through the 6 stars. So the religious studies, that's a like it's not a core course, right? For your degree, like that's an elective, right? It was different since I just had a bad start and could not finish my path. Granted, I never been in map 7 epic 13k prestige. Oh, okay. I thought that one was they just switched you out because they had somebody with higher prestige. I see. Now the whole story comes out. Okay, okay. Hmm. Yeah, that's actually kind of a dick move, though, to be honest, because people get stuck. It happens. But as long as you're able to say, hey, I'm stuck or I'm out of items or I can't, whatever, then I think, shit happens. Um, but, yeah, I guess that the way they'd probably be looking at it is, like first week in the alliance or whatever, right? But I don't know. I still think we're going to kick you for Steve. Okay, yeah. Yeah, but that's still shitty because if that was that big of a factor, they should have never invited you. Because then they knew as soon as somebody came along with high prestige that they didn't want to replace you. Ooh. Ooh. We'll do that. Yeah. Holy crap! Why does he gain power so fast? Huh. Well, it don't matter now. True, that's how it worked. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I've never wanted to join an alliance where. Well, I've never tried to join like a top alliance, whether it be war or AQ. I've always looked like if that's bit. Well, war has never been a factor for joining, unless it's not doing war. And for AQ, really, I usually don't care. So, prestige has never been something I've done a rank up for, really. I may have used. No, I don't even think I've ever used Sig Stones specifically because of prestige. I'm trying to think if there's anybody. Now, I got lucky with my 5 stars because I had Blade as a rank 5 pretty early on for when he came out, and he was pretty high prestige. I don't know if he was a top prestige at a point, but I know because when we could rank 5 champions at first, a lot of people went with either him or Starkey. Now there were some alliances where somebody went with Starkey, and the alliance got pissed off because they wanted the prestige where Starkey didn't have it and Blade did. But in my case, I went with Blade as my first R5. So from there, like I've always had pretty decent prestige. Because I never got experience in map 7 epic, so that was the first one. I'm bound to mess up. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, anytime, like, I mean, so, oh, so they were posting the lanes for the other two iterations of map 7, and my name wasn't on the list for either, because they were just using, like, the old names or whatever. So, I think both sets for the other two iterations are going to be new lanes for me. So I know the first time I go through, it's going to cost a ton of items until I figure out good counters and get familiar with it. But yeah, that's always been the case for me. The POW Alliance has wrecking 6 million points every AQ day, no items used. Well, that's not bad. But I mean, AQ scores aren't really that good of an indicator, right? Because if you do a mini and part of a boss, you're going to have a high score. So AQ scores. I mean, it's nice, obviously, at the end of the session or the end of the day to be, okay, I was top score or whatever, but it doesn't really provide much information. Because yeah, like if you're on a lane with a ton of fights, your score is going to be higher than if somebody started off as backup, so they didn't have any fights in section 1 or whatever. But yeah, I think. Oh yeah, so like for example, so the first BG that I was in this alliance, the lanes that I had I didn't bring anybody for the mini bosses, so I never had to go at the minis. Then the iteration that we had this last week, it's a path I had done previously in a different alliance, so I was familiar with the path. I had champions for all my paths and the mini, and I think day 4, so I did both minis and majority of the boss, so my score was like 11 million. But I mean, that doesn't really say anything, right? Because I had a bunch of fights, both minis, and a fair bit of the boss. So yeah, my score is going to be high. But yeah, it doesn't really get you much, I guess, at the end of the day. But yeah, so it sucks because I know that the next two iterations of the map where I haven't done before, I'm going to be using a ton of units. One thing I find funny, so there are people that will use Corvus for Apocalypse, and they'll get Apocalypse down, which is great. But what they end up doing is they just keep timing out, like doing the because of the charges and whatever. So yeah, they'll get Apocalypse down, but they'll take 45 minutes to do it, and I'm like, that's fine. Nobody else needs to fight, but it would be faster if everybody just had to go, because by the time you have the boss, there's no need to be like ending AQ with champions alive doesn't do you anything. So everybody may as well be throwing their champions at the final AQ boss. But good luck on the pass. Yeah, we'll see. The one I'm not looking forward to is the Mixmaster with Prove Yourself. I think that's gonna suck, but the others I think should be okay. Well, actually, Mixmaster with Prove Yourself, probably only on Parry Curse is going to suck. Other than that, yeah, just parry 3-hit combos until you've got your 15 hits and then just go to town. So, but that's going to be an interesting one with well, no, the first fight is Vision. So using Corvus, you've got 2 charges right off the bat. And most fights, by the time you get to his L2, that's going to be done. So by the time you're at your 15 hits, your 15 combo, you've got 5 charges left, which is enough for an L2. Yeah, because by the time you're at 15 or so hits with him, you should be at an L2. So you should be able to throw your L2 and the fight's pretty much over. You got that path every alliance you joined? Yeah, the opponents don't look bad. I think it's just going to be the mix master is going to be the annoying thing, just because you're going to be limited in the amount of hits you can do per combo. But yeah, I think Parry Curse is going to suck. And no, critical failure should be okay because I'll use Gilly for that for the most part. So. Or no, cascading failure, I guess. I don't know what my other I don't remember what the other paths were after section 1. But I gotta say I much prefer that's section wait. Well, I wasn't paying attention there. There we go. That's not gonna lie. Oh yeah, it will. Okay. Although no, he's not gonna. I don't think that will affect his regen though. Anyways, will it? Nope. Okay. There we go. Richard, how you doing? R1P2 won't do it in higher health pools, but if you're using boosts, it probably would. I would think. Yeah, like on day 1 it should. And it would really only be the vision fight that would be the lengthy one for Corvus, I would think. But yeah, usually later on in AQ, well, it depends. It's not all the time, but sometimes, especially if there's war going on as well, I'll use an attack boost when I get started for AQ, and then also use it for the beginning of war. And as I'm always doing arena, then yeah, I'll finish off doing arena with the attack boost running. You're good, just working. Very good, very good. You just starting work, or you already been at work for a while? Who uses boost? I just let them expire? Yeah, you could do that, I suppose. I don't like letting anything expire. Man, it felt bad. A couple days ago, I sold a bunch of revives. And I was like, oh. It sucked, because I had quite a few in overflow, but not enough to make it worthwhile going through an LOL challenge. So, yeah. Yeah, no, I'll use the attack boosts pretty often because I've always got those in overflow. Been at work for a few hours. Very good. Very good indeed. And how's the work day coming along? Uh-oh. That's what I get for looking up. So yeah, it doesn't seem like the pixilation is consistent. It seems like it's really on and off, kind of. Huh. So, the top 10 alliance that you're looking at, where are they for war? Or do you know? Good so far? Very good. Oh, very good indeed. Oh, yeah, and still no video playback for Twitch. I don't know what the deal is with that. Oh. Let me just see something here. Because it's saying I'm live on Twitch, but I don't know why there's no... Oh, wait. Nope. Oh, I wonder if maybe it's because I had a whole bunch of Twitch streams. Like, one right after the other. No. No, those are all still there. I have no idea why that's not showing up. Yeah, I'll have to look at that for the next one, I guess. Yeah, there's nobody. So the Twitch chat is live, but the video is not. Okay, let's carry on. Yeah. Plat 3, okay. Honestly, I was not ready for the Plat 2 alliance. I could have went to Tau before. Oh, what the hell? That's the second time where I thought I'm done a fight and they're at 1%. I could have gone to Tau before going there. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? So, we ended last season in Plat 3. And obviously, we're going to try to stay there. I don't... Like, I obviously like the rewards from Plat 3 for sure. I just don't want to be somewhere where, you know, every war is like, oh, this is a critical war, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, I just don't care. Oh. But yeah, if we were to go back to Plat 4 and they're like, well, you know, we're in Plat 4, so be it. Then I'd be quite good. Or if we got like mid of Plat 3, because the thing is for at least it's probably every bracket. Like once you're in there, the hard part is getting to the next bracket. Once you're there, it's not too bad to stay until you get to like Plat 1 and Masters. Then, you know, every war is kind of essential. But if you're in the middle of the pack for Plat 4 and Plat 3, you're kind of coasting. I guess really what it is just a matter of getting to the higher multiplier. Yeah, so long as you're there, because even if you're losing, you're in some cases you're getting more points than a win at a lower multiplier. So, ruh-roh. Okay. Let me see, because I'm pretty sure that link. Why aren't you working, Jacob? Let me see something. Because I'm pretty sure that final link went out on Discord for Twitch. So it started with playback, but I don't know why it's not there currently. Huh. That's so weird to me. Alright. Okay. Why can't you go to the No War Alliance, then just apply for... So that's what I said before, right? I prefer to be somewhere and like work towards something as opposed to just... And also, like, usually for me, I don't really care where the alliance is for war and AQ. I'm just looking for stable alliances. But I'd rather be somewhere and work... So... Yeah, so like if we find out, you know, in a week or 2 weeks or whatever that Map 8 is going to go live, I could apply for an alliance that is planning to do Map 8 right away. But I'd rather be in the alliance, already familiar with them familiar with me, when Map 8 drops, is what I prefer. And for the most part, yeah. So, for example, like if I wanted to be in Plat 2, okay, yeah. So let's say I wanted to be in Plat 3, right? I'm in Plat 3 currently. So I would apply to a Plat 3 alliance from a Plat 3 alliance, if that makes sense. If I wanted to be Plat 2, I wouldn't try to move to a Plat 2 alliance. I would... Yeah, so if this alliance, let's say I wanted to be Plat 2, right? And I would ask what the goal is for war for this alliance. If they were to say goal 1 is the goal, then I would look to go to a Plat 3 alliance that's aiming for Plat 2. Yeah, so I prefer to like... work to achieve the goals of an alliance rather than just going to an alliance that's already achieved where I want to be. I don't know if that makes sense. Because, yeah, the quicker way is obviously to apply to a higher ranked alliance and you get in there and then you're good to go, right? But I just prefer to be there along the way, I guess. If that makes sense. So that would be the case. However, if I'm somewhere and their goal is to, move higher. Now, if it's just not happening because we're losing, I can accept that. But if it's not happening because the things that need to happen to achieve those goals aren't being put in place, eventually that will just annoy me. So that's why, I left the last two alliances. It wasn't that... It was just that we weren't finishing the map, and that was just frustrating me. It wasn't the lack of resources. In both cases, I think, we were where we were aiming to be. And it wasn't really so much that we weren't finishing the map. It was that we weren't finishing the map, but nothing was really being done to address the problem of why we weren't finishing the map. And so that just got on my nerves. You have Monday off? Okay. So do you always have the same day off, or does it change week to week? Yeah, the thing is, too, for map 8, I don't even know... it's not so much that I want to be, top AQ and always doing map 8 or always doing map 7. I just want to have, some experience on map 8. I figured maybe a month, 2 months. And then I'd probably be good to go back to no war in a map 6 or map 5 alliance. If I still have an interest in the game by that point. But we'll see. When war, the way war is set up with seasons, when that first started, actually, I had joined TOW just before that started, actually. I don't think that the alliance that I was in prior to TOW, I don't think I did any wars with them when seasons started. I had just left. But for the first little while, I thought it was really exciting. I was really interested, really paying attention to stuff. And then over time, I'm like, I don't care. What? Defenders? Oh. Although, the way things are now, with the solo objective or the solo milestones from war, not being in... You don't even have to be a high-end war alliance. But being somewhere where you're doing absolutely no war is going to be kind of detrimental. You'd be missing out on a lot. So I think at the end of the day, I'm going to have to accept that I'm going to have to be participating in wars. I don't know if Kabam will follow through with map 8 with all the things happening right now. I don't see any reason why they wouldn't. They went ahead with the Summoner Showdown, with the Gauntlet, with the Sun Sheet, everything else they'd intended. They did put off the previous war season and Summoner Showdown for a little bit, but then they ended up... Nothing really changed gameplay-wise, control issues-wise, but they ended up going ahead with those, so I don't see why they would... And 7.3 is still dropping... No, 7.3... Well, map 8 would also be indefinite too, but 7.3 is dropping this coming patch too, so they're not postponing anything else. So I don't see why they would postpone map 8. I think they should. I think they should postpone 7.3, map 8, or anything else like that, but I don't think they will. And to be fair, as long as we are participating in whatever it is they put forward and we're using items more than we need to, or whatever it is, to get through it, there is no reason for them not to. Mr. Icy, dude, what are you doing up so late all the time? Holy crap. How you feeling today? Doing any better or still kind of crappy? Ooh, I haven't been looking, but how's the pixelation been? Has it been still pretty consistent or not so much? Because actually right now, yeah, I am looking right now, and it seems fine. Hang on, I'll be right back. Okay, and right back I am. I'm back. Oh, I know why Twitch isn't working. Damn it. I changed my bitrate, and it's a fair bit beyond what Twitch will accept. Okay. So that's why there's no video playback on Twitch. Let me see. I don't think I can change that, actually. Yeah. That's going to have to... Yeah, so I need to remember to decrease the bitrate before I do the next stream. Feeling better. I'm skipping school. Makes everything better. Yeah, I suppose. Finally ranked up Thor Rags to R2. Okay. What did that take your prestige to after doing that? Wait, I'm pretty sure that's probably what it is. And I think I have my bitrate set at 8400. And I think the Twitch... Yeah, so I have it set 84. I don't think this is going to let me change it on the fly. Let's see here. Okay. Maybe it will. Or maybe it won't. Okay. Yeah, so I think the only way... Change that. I can change... Okay, alright. You're feeling tired, you're gonna go sleep? Alright, dude. Have a good one. Thanks for coming and saying hello, hello. Hello, hello. Yeah, I'm probably gonna head to bed myself pretty soon here. Oh, you know what? Actually, no, never mind. Because I was just thinking I could just restart OBS, and that would probably start the Twitch play the video, but then that would end it for the YouTube side. Picked up Silver Surfer 200, Thor Rags 180, ended up with 12k flat. Okay, damn. So will you take Thor to rank 3? Because if you take him to rank 3, that should get you to 12.5, right? Pretty damn close. Pretty damn close. You know what, Forger, you might be right, because I think in the patch notes they did say, let me see if I can find it. They did say 7.3 for October, and they announced everything else coming for October, but they didn't say anything about Map 8. Let me see here. Bring it up on screen. Okay. There we go. Ooh, I might need to change up. No, that should be okay. Time to wait 8 years to get 8 skilled D4CC. So we've got the Destroyer of Light, which is the EQ, right? Copper Nova, Symbiote Hive, Cosmic Eclipse, Act 7, Chapter 3, Practice Battles, Champion Updates, Bug Fixes Improvements. So yeah, they don't say anything there about AQ. Huh. So maybe, because I'm pretty sure that they had said Map 8 for October. No, I think they said the fall. So that could also be November, December. Let me just see here. I'm just taking a look at the forums quickly to see. I know they discussed it in one of the dev diaries, but I don't remember which one. Let me see. It's really too bad they don't like have a quick, easy way to access that stuff. Let's see. Sandy, how you doing? How's your Friday coming along? Yeah, I'm not seeing anywhere to quickly find. And it's not going to be in here. Yeah, it's really too bad they don't have. And I don't know why they wouldn't just keep all that kind of stuff in one spot. What are you up to, Sandy? What you got going down? But was just like a politician lies to hype the masses. Well, no, I don't think it would be like. The only thing, I don't even know if I would say it was a lie, but the only thing that I think they put out there that they may not have been sure about was the Wish Crystal. And I think when they first mentioned it, it was more a suggestion of something they wanted to do, not something that was going to happen at any specific time. But I think they did end up suggesting that like early 2022. But I wouldn't hold my breath for it. Yep. So Forger, when you're doing the Mixmaster Prove Yourself, who do you usually use? I think that was the first crash, right? Of the phone or of the game. So it looks like it's gone from being every 20 minutes to every hour, which I guess that's better. And it does recover, like it's back a lot quicker though too, which is good. Good. Corvus intercept, light intercept. Till 15 hits. Yeah. So I was kind of thinking, and I don't think I'll try it the first time, but I'm kind of thinking maybe to try Aegon with Proxima. And it would depend on my other two paths. Because, yeah, I mean, it's going to depend on how it works out. But I'm kind of wondering if Aegon with Proxima, with the combo shield from Proxima, and then Aegon, once you've got to a certain combo, you have your kind of own built-in combo shield. Well, you know what? No, it probably wouldn't be worth it because it's only one path. So, yeah. But I do want to know if that would work. The other one that I'd be interested too would be Gilly. Gilly 2099 with her combo shield. I mean, I guess the thing is just don't get hit. They don't need to worry about it, right? Ah, there we go. So the playback is on Twitch now. So yeah, it was the bitrate that was preventing the video from playing on Twitch. Huh. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. But that does work? Oh, okay. Huh. Yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense that it would work, so. Oh, we got the pixilation back. I just can't win. Oh, bad. Oh dear, 3 million more. Okay. So when does your semester end for school, Forger? December, then you have a co. Oh, okay. Oh, so is it like you have a semester of class and then a semester of co-op? And do you get paid for the co-op, or is that just part part of the schooling, kind of. Hey, and you pay you pay to work. Oh, so close. Kind of last year you get 2 co-ops in a way. Obviously I get paid. It's like, yeah. Well, yeah, because I could see like if you're working in a place, because if they make an agreement with the school, I could see them being paid to take you, but and then that would be part of your tuition to the school, kind of. But I mean that's a kind of win-win situation for everybody, right? Like the employer uh, gets, because I mean obviously you're going to get paid less than a professional. Like as a student, you're going to get paid less, so they get the work for less. They And I would assume that, if somebody has worked for the company in the co-op program, they're familiar with them, and then, when their schooling is done, they might be pretty likely to look to hire that person and stuff. So, ooh, almost didn't get my block off. Ooh, really? Really? Damn, okay. But the government does give $3,000 to whoever hires co-ops. Okay. Yeah, I knew there had to be some incentive for the business, monetary incentive. Oh, so I wonder then if, in a sense, then the government is paying your wages through the company then. Huh. Yeah, so yeah, they're being provided with the wages that they would pay you, I guess. Okay. Ooh, yeah, I guess we'll do that. Parasite, how you doing? It's been a while. Missed you. Wait, you were gone? How you been? Well, I haven't been streaming much. I think this is my third stream this week. Second stream? Second or third? I was getting used to the new phone and then trying to figure out why I was having stream issues, but I think there's some kind of... Yeah, I don't know where it is because I've looked at all of the things I could change in OBS, but there's something between OBS and the new phone that's causing this pixelation. Because if I connect the iPhone 8, it's fine. And it's not consistent. It goes through phases. Like sometimes it's pretty bad, other times it's okay. How's the new device? I'm quite liking it. Once I got a different case, yeah, I'm really liking it. I was taking a break for a while from the game, just doing a Q&AW. Yeah, it's funny. I think my break from the game would be doing just Arena. And I gotta say, so I was out Wednesday, and I was out a fair bit today, and so I didn't do very much Arena. But I'm like, damn, I don't have that much Arena to get done. And then I realized, well, I'm not going for a champ, so I'm just doing kind of the bare minimum. And it's like, oh, well, that's not too bad. Oh, so when you get to pick either Carnage or Venom for the October stuff, is there any... Like, I didn't read the info about the event or whatever, but is there any reason to pick one or the other? Or is it just whichever champion you want? Somehow I felt burnt out. I'm not sure why. Yeah, dude. I mean, if you've been playing the game for quite a while and it's it's the same thing over and over and over and over, eventually that's gonna happen, right? And I think that's partly why they provided that information about the potential new game mode, right? To show people that there is something new coming and to keep people interested. And yeah, like, I don't know about for you, and I don't think in my case, but I could also see people getting burned out or fed up with continual problems, right? I'm not so much like having this new device. Trying to think how to put it. I'm seeing the game from a different perspective, at least Arena, because like I'm not crashing as frequently. I'm getting through the menus faster. So it's just overall a more enjoyable experience. And that's not the game. That's just how I'm interacting with the game. But that's going to wear off eventually. But yeah, I think after the Omega Red Arena grind, I'm done going for champions from Arena for quite a while. And I don't think I'm going to go for Null or Anti-Venom as a 5 or 6 star. No, I'm definitely not going for either of them. Because before I go for another new featured champion from Arena, I want to be at about 40,000 units, and I want to have about 8 to 10 million solo crystals or crystal shards. And I think I'm at 6 million currently, so I still got a ways to go. If I were buying units, I think I would just go for caps for champions and not even bother with the Arena. Down pixelation, I think it might be the issues with aspect ratio problem in OBS. Yeah, so I think that was it too, because I spent about an hour prior to this stream where I was just doing some test streams, and I was trying a bunch of different things, and then I tried changing the aspect ratio of the phone in OBS, and that seemed to have resolved it. And then I started streaming, and it wasn't resolved. But let me do this again and see. So it's probably still going to, but when it seemed to have resolved it, this is what I had done. So I changed the aspect ratio of the phone. Arrow, thanks for the subscription. Such a nice young man. Or young person. I don't know. There's something going on the YouTube side of things, though. Yeah. I don't know. Arrow, if you're able to hear me, type something in chat. So I've gotten a bunch for me, a bunch of YouTube subs today, and there's no reason. So I'm not really sure if they're legitimate subs. No problem. Okay. Okay. Oh. Well, that explains that then. Aw. Well, I gotta take all the bad things back that I say about Buddy. Yeah, so earlier today, I didn't, because I had a video go public, and then after that, I noticed there was a bunch of subs, and I'm like, well, it's not because of that video. It's just the crystal opening. And then I was gone for a while. I came back, and I looked, and I'm like, okay, well, there's a bunch more new subs. I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. So initially, I was thinking it was like bots or something. Okay, that makes sense then. Just in time to solve the mystery? Yeah. Absolutely. Because I was looking at it and I'm like, what is going on? I mean, obviously, gaining subs or followers is a great thing for sure, and it's nice and whatever. But for the most part, I stream just to have people to chat with while I'm doing Arena. But when I get to 500 subs, I'm gonna do a stream. Well, so long as there's no more pixilation, I'm gonna do a stream. I've got 10 5-star Nexus and 100 Thronebreaker daily crystals. For the 5-star Nexus, I'm gonna leave it to chat as to who I pick. So try streaming in 720p next time instead of 1080. I think it might solve the issue. No, it doesn't. So in the test streams, I tried that as well. It might be because of the new device. The inputs more resolution into OBS to handle. No, yeah, it is because of the iPhone 13. Absolutely. So not today, but the time prior that I streamed with the iPhone 13 is when the pixelation first started. And at the time I was kind of thinking maybe it was my connection. And then I realized, well, it's showing that way in OBS as well. So it's not the connection. And then I connected the iPhone 8 again, and no pixelation whatsoever. So then I was thinking it was maybe settings in OBS with the output from the iPhone. And I looked at pretty much anything I could change in OBS. I was trying, and some of them it seemed like it changed it, but then it would go back to doing the problem. And I was looking at the OBS forums. Now, I don't think there's really going to be much there yet, considering the iPhone 13 is still relatively new. And I don't think it's that common Like people obviously stream from their mobile devices, but I don't think it's as common as just streaming games, like straight from your PC. So yeah, there wasn't really much. Well, there was a lot of things about pixelation in general, but nothing in regards to from a mobile device with OBS. Might be the adapter that is not supporting. I don't use an adapter. I go directly from the phone to the computer. But you know what? It's absolutely OBS because I was streaming on Discord previously and it was fine. So yeah, so most likely, there will be. I have no idea how long it's going to take, but probably there'll be reports to OBS in regards to the issue, and then they'll have an update at some point to resolve it. But yeah, that just made me realize, yeah, it is completely OBS. Okay. So what are you up to, Arrow? What you got going down on this fabulous Friday night? Just getting off work. What do you do for work? Buddy Lee music? Yeah. Well, I think this is fitting now that Arrow's here, right? You're right. iPhone 13 is a new launch, so they might need to update things for you. Yeah, you know what? It kind of sucks because yesterday when I started, or yeah, yesterday when I was thinking about like starting to troubleshoot the issues with the pixelation, I looked and I saw that there was an update for OBS, so I was like, oh, maybe that's to address this. So I applied the update. No good. VA hospital sterile process. Okay. Okay. So you and Richard have something in common then. He works at, I think, at a hospital as well. Very good. So are you at work? No, you just got off work. Okay. So are you getting into the game, or you're just checking out the YouTubes for MCOC currently? Or are you hitting up some arena or EQ story quest? Or just hanging out? Oh dear. Hanging out for the drive home. Oh, okay. So are you using text to speech? Or no? Talk to text? What? You know what I'm talking about. Okay, so 1 million more and we're done in the featured arena. Ooh, I may as well actually do my final million in the basic arena as well. Go on silent soon? Oh, so you've just been actually typing. Okay. I was just reading some of the comments on Buddy's post. Ah, dear. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah, no, I think that's a very generous thing of Buddy to do. It's something that doesn't, take much or whatever. Um, I see. I don't know, man. I feel a little bit bad for him now. So there's a few comments of people like, oh, can you shout me out too? Can you shout me out? And like I said, like for me, I definitely noticed a difference today, and that's why. So I had no idea why. Um, and yeah, something like that does definitely make a difference for people with smaller channels starting out, whatever. And I get where there's these comments here, people asking him to do the same for them, but yeah, you can't be doing something like this and expecting those who came before you to well not even those who came before you, just those who've grown or who have bigger um, subscriber bases or whatever to be like, it's not their responsibility. It's great if something like that happens, but you know but yeah, I don't know if he, and that might be why you don't see some others do something like that, is because then you're going to get everybody piling on, oh, mention me too, mention me too. Oh dear. But yeah, after the stream I'll have to leave him a message. Now the stream is good, no pixel. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying, like it's inconsistent. It will go through a section, so and that's kind of why I was thinking it might have been my internet connection. But then when it's in OBS, like the screen I'm seeing for in OBS, where it's doing that, then it's not my internet connection. So yeah, I'm not too. But, so what I think it's something to do like when there's a lot of flashy lights. It seems to be when it's the worst. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I guess if it is dependent on, I'm trying to think of a couple characters I could use that would have. Oh, Psycho Man would be a good one because yeah, his specials are quite colorful. So that, yeah, let me see if I can get a fight in with him. Who else would be a good one? I've already gone through most of the 6 stars, so it's not going to leave too many options. Although, actually, even this one just now with Heimdall, that should have been problematic, but that seemed to be fine. Oh, wait, no, I didn't change anything. Yeah, okay. Did try Psycho Man Doom's SP2? Okay, yeah. Do I have Doom? Okay, yeah. Doom I do have available. I'll use him for the... Yeah, I'll finish off the 6 stars, and then when I get into the... Well, the thing is, though, like, those ones all should. But even these last couple, there's no reason why they should have been fine. But yeah, once I go over to the 5 stars, I'll run Doom. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So you were saying you were kind of feeling a little bit burnt out. Are you kind of over it, or are you still kind of? You're checking who's coming up, are you? Very good. So was it a gradual thing, or was it just like kind of all of a sudden hit you, where you're like, I need to take some time off the game? Void's L3. I don't think I would get to an L3 in a regular arena match. Oh, I don't have that many more 6 stars to go. Okay. Let's make sure we get to at least an L1 with Nova. No, move to Tanya. You just time off from arena? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I could absolutely see people getting burned out from arena for sure. Oh. Okay, let's take a couple hits to get to the L1. Ah, really? I was just about to hit the special button. So much for that. Mesh, how you doing? What you got going down? Yeah, I think trying to do arena when you've got like anything else in life, I don't know how. Well, no, I do know how some people are putting up the scores they put up, but like in general, your average person, I don't know how they're able to regularly grind arena when you've got like any kind of responsibility or whatever. Yeah, I know. I totally that's why I was letting him hit me so I could get to the L1, but he was at just over 30%, so I figured the L1 wouldn't finish him off, but it would get into his L3, so I needed to do a couple hits to get him a little bit lower, but those couple of hits finished him off. Just couldn't win there. Well, no, I did win, but for what I was trying to accomplish, I couldn't win. You R3'd Ultron. Okay. Have you used him much since? I took him to R2 the other day. I haven't used him. And it wasn't for any reason in particular. It was just because I had a bunch of tech resources I needed to use up. But I think I want to use them. But yeah, he's looking like he could be quite a bit of fun to play. That's been LOL insane damage. Yeah. You know, I just realized I don't think I've used him since I've had him at rank 2. Okay. Did I max him out? I don't... Although we have a level up coming up tomorrow. Okay, yeah, so I did max him out. Okay. Alright, so let's run these. Oh, wait. I don't know if I have the R5s available. Oh, yes. Okay, cool. So go through the R5s, and that will get the final points we need for the basic arena, and then we are done for today. Then I've just got some of the trials to finish off, which I'll just work my way through that tomorrow. And then I think tomorrow we get T4B as well. I do believe so. Just thinking of Mags, Colossus, Diablo, and Ultron. 29, no one have been even talking about. Yeah, I know, eh? Yeah. I think though, well, I think Apocalypse was a huge boost to. Oh, I didn't even think of Doom's Out. Well, but to be honest, to be fair though, there should be pixelation just happening regardless. Like it shouldn't. I was just thinking that those ones would force it, but yeah, like when it was happening, there wasn't anything crazy going on. But let's try Psycho Man. Wait, do I have this 5? Oh yeah, I do. Okay. Let's try. Well, let's just go with him. Wait. So I have to make sure I use his L1 here. Okay. Actually, yeah, this no, the stream is too good. Yeah, do that. Yeah, and I don't think there's any way on the iPhone that I can change my output at all. Namit, how you doing? How's your Friday coming along? Or, I guess, Saturday morning. Or Saturday day. Okay, I should be able to make it to an L2. Well, I should be able to. But maybe we'll stick with the L1. Oh, damn. Oh, no. We'll get the L2. We'll get the L2. Alright, let's see. What? Oh. Okay, yeah, so there's a bunch of pixilation there, yeah. Okay. Now, I wonder if that's coincidence that it just started when I was using him, or was actually because of using him that was happening. That's the problem? Yeah. That really is the problem. Okay, yeah. So the crashing has gone from every 20 minutes to about every hour, which I gotta say, it's better. It's still consistent. It's just the frequency has changed. You're doing all good? Very good. Very good. What are you up to? Are you playing the game currently or doing something else and just listening to the craziness on the YouTubes? Oh, that looked really sluggish there. Huh. Oh, you know what? I wonder... Let me see here. Let me close out of a couple things and see if that makes any difference. Yeah, I haven't... I've definitely crashed when not streaming. I don't know how frequent, just because like there's no timer. Whereas at least now when streaming, I can see the time I've been streaming, so I can see what the frequency is. But also when not streaming, I don't play as long. Like I'll play for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and I'll put the phone down for like a minute or two or whatever, right? Whereas if I'm streaming, the whole 2 hours is one thing after the other. Oh, yeah. For you, exactly 48 to 55 minutes, you get a crash. What device are you using? Yeah, I didn't expect that the crashing would completely stop with the new phone, but I did expect it would be less frequent, which it definitely is. And also, doing Arena, the phone is not getting, like, I'm not noticing any difference in temperature on it. Whereas the iPhone 8, I definitely, after a bit of Arena, it would get warm. I switched from iPhone 10 to 7. Oh, really? Okay. Huh. Marvel crashes of content? Yeah. Well, the crashing is supposed to, I think, actually be resolved in the upcoming update. I think they said like they actually had a resolution to it, and not a improvement, but a resolution. So that will be interesting to see. So Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, I'll have to keep that in mind if I'm streaming Monday or Tuesday, to take notice of how frequent or if it's happening at all. To be honest, though, at least for me, the biggest benefit to not crashing or crashing less frequently is it just makes Arena go smoother. Because every time it crashes when you're doing Arena, and you've got, like you've set it so that you've got like 5 stars selected or whatever. So every time it crashes, that resets, which is it doesn't seem like a big deal, but it's annoying. 10 was having very frequent crashes, really, and the 7S not as bad. Huh. You know what? I think that Korg's L1 is actually the only. Oh, that was bad on my part. Is really the only thing that with their control issues that I have noticed consistently is where I can't Dex of L1 anymore. And at first, I was thinking it was me, but now I've come to the realization that no, it's not me. It's the control issues. Unless they changed the timing on his L1, and I don't think they did that. Since the Unity engine will not do any resource reduction, Kabam is trying to reduce the use of resources wherever they could, all minor things. I wonder if... So like the upcoming update is supposed to resolve the crashing. The control issues, they don't think they're going to have a resolution until 2022. But I wonder if they try to work on one set of problems, if it could end up making another set of problems worse. Or when they resolve a second set of problems, I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, I think for me, control issue wise, Dex and Parry, the only thing I could ever really point to and say the input issues cost me resources was the Grandmaster fight. Other than that, there's nowhere else I could be certain. And the only other thing I'm certain is an input issue is Korg's L1. I don't think the thing with Ghost no longer being able to phase recoil, I don't think that's an input issue. I really feel they changed the timing on her L2 recovery. But we won't know that until the input issues are resolved, which isn't going to be until at least next year. Because really, things that could be based on the input issues, there's no point for them trying to resolve each individual one of those problems until the input issues overall are resolved. So like there's no point in them trying to resolve what my issue with Korg or the issue with Ghost or any other problem with that, because yeah, until the overall input thing is addressed or resolved, these other little things really don't matter. The control issue is just because of the engine's use of more RAM, so our controls take time to register above it. That is the reason if we do it a bit before the regular time, it gets adjusted. I have no idea. I know that that last post they had, they gave like a kind of a technical reasoning. I found it interesting, though, that they were suggesting that the issues are only on iOS. That it's like, as far as they were concerned, they hadn't seen proof of the issues on Android. Which, okay, I could say that's true, that they haven't seen it on the Android. But if not, why are Android users still getting compensation for issues that they're, at least as far as Kabam is concerned, are not experiencing? Like, that makes no sense to me. But the thing is, I'm pretty sure Android users are experiencing the same issues, so... Yeah, no limbo for you. Most of Android users have 2 gigs of RAM, and the game is already 1.6 gig around with the new updated engine, so they get the problem crash often. Okay. Huh. So what did you think of the most recent general compensation? So not the specific AQ or war, but the general one. Oh man, I haven't claimed it yet just because I have nowhere to use revives and health pots. But my goodness, I don't know how they think that compensates people for a month. Because I mean, the first one with the Nexus, that was for July. This last one was for August. Bad. iOS has very good memory management. 1 gig of iOS device can perform better than 2 gigs of Android. Okay. Huh. Ah. Oh, I thought that would finish him off. Well, that did, though. general compensation thing that is being there for almost 4 years, no change in rewards. Yeah. I don't know, man. Like, I suppose most people don't really care or consider it, but I think it's a little bit insulting. Um, that people are sticking with this game and the company providing a broken product doesn't really seem to be appreciative of people sticking it out with them. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to rush in. Well, no, I will try 7.3 when it drops. But if I feel like I'm having problems that I don't think I should be, then yeah, I'll just, I'm in no rush to get it done. Well, I mean, if I've still got an overflow of resources, yeah, I mean, I may as well put them to use somewhere, right? I definitely won't be getting into that. Oh, no. I actually might get into that relatively quick. Because one of those, a set of objectives that has you doing 6.2 and above, 7.3 should be applicable for that. And those are objectives I'm not going to do because I've already got everything done. So it would just be using energy to redo stuff. So if I'm doing 7.3, which is new, then okay. So no, I might be at least going for the initial completion of 7.3 relatively quick. There we go. Okay, I think that is that. Yeah, cool. Alright, so the featured arena is done, the basic arena is done. Just got some of the trials, which I will be working my way through tomorrow. And I think T4B is on tomorrow, so I might be back for a stream tomorrow. But, and I think, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be looking to do anything in regards to the, yeah, so 10 health pots, 5 revives, and 5 energy refills. My goodness. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be doing anything more for the pixilation because I don't think I'm going to be able to change anything until maybe OBS comes out with an update. I'm going to take a look and see if there's any way I could change the output from the iPhone. I don't think so, but it won't hurt to try. Anyways, thanks for coming and hanging out, and I will catch you guys later. Take care.